What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm a little late to talk about today's topic. If you guys have not seen, yesterday pretty much is when it was leaked. There's photos leaked of the Vancouver Canucks reverse retro. I'm going to dive in. I'm going to talk to you guys what I think they could have done, some things I think I would change, and just all that fun stuff. Like I said, I am a little bit late to this, but I still thought it would be a good idea to tell you guys my opinion, as the Canucks are my favorite team. I feel like it's just very fitting to tell you guys what I think and just give you guys my opinions. If this is you guys' first time checking out my channel, then how are you guys doing? Make sure to subscribe because we're trying to get to 1K. I produce a lot of hockey content here, talking about jerseys, just things that are going on around the NHL. We've been kind of lucky lately because there's been a lot going on with crazy trades, the Kachuk Gaudreau situation, and now some jersey leaks, which jerseys are definitely my cup of tea, so I'm very excited to be able to actually dive into this. So I feel like the best thing to start here is what I thought of when they first announced that there's going to be second reverse retros. I got excited because the Canucks went really bold with this one here, the gradient one, which I personally really like. I know it's got a lot of mixed feelings. Some people are saying it's like a Sprite jersey. Some people hate it. Some people like it. I'm one person that really does like it, but I know it had a lot of mixed opinions, and they went bold, which is awesome. It's obviously they're not scared to go bold, which I think is great. So when they announced that there was going to be another reverse retro series, it got me really excited because with the history of the Canucks going bold and turning old jerseys into green and blue, it got me pumped because there's two jerseys in particular that I wanted to see turn blue and green. Two very, very obvious jerseys I wanted to see turn blue and green. One of those jerseys I'd like to see turn green and blue was this one here, the skate jersey. I think this logo turned green and blue with just the striping on here, I think it would have looked so good. It was a missed opportunity. Another one is actually the jersey behind me. Let me try to show you guys this. So the next one is that jersey right there. This is behind my scenes. You guys are getting some behind the scenes action here. But that's the Millionaires jersey. I have it in a shadow box behind my desk. That is the next jersey. I would have loved them to turn blue and green. I think it would have looked so sick. I mean, the Millionaires jersey doesn't even necessarily have to just be blue and green. I think even like blue and white would have looked sick. I think blue and off-white would have looked sick. There's so many different, I think just adding blue and yeah, keeping it the way it was or adding blue and green, something I think would have been so cool. But instead, this is what they did. Let me show you. So we got it on the screen here. This is the front of it. This was leaked actually on, I believe the Facebook Marketplace was the first place this was leaked. Very, very random, first of all, like extremely random place for this to be leaked. But it was up there for like $80 or something. And right off the bat, like if I'm giving you guys my very, very first thoughts when I see this, I see Whalers jersey. I think a lot of people agree. I've been seeing that everywhere, that people are saying this is pretty much a Whalers jersey, and I have to 100% agree with you. This does just look like a Whalers jersey. It's the colors, like obviously the Vancouver and Whalers have very similar colors, but it's also the striping. Like I know for the Carolina Hurricanes alternate jersey, the old one they had, the Whalers one that was green, it had very similar striping to this on the bottom. I know that it didn't go all the way down, but it still was there, and it was like very similar striping, which is kind of a bummer. That's kind of what this looks like, but all in all, I do think it looks pretty good. We got another photo here, which is the back of the jersey. Number one thing you guys will notice with the back of the jersey here is actually the Adidas logo. They've decided to change that. I'm sure you guys have all already seen this, but if you haven't, they decided to change it. It was like this. I wonder if you guys can see. I'm going to be honest, I don't even know if that just worked. But if it did, you guys saw it there. It has the Adidas text underneath. Now they got rid of it. I think it kind of looks ridiculous. It's going to take some getting used to, but I think it makes the jersey look kind of like a Walmart brand or just some cheaper brand jersey without having the Adidas text there. Could just be me. Maybe I'll get used to it as time goes on. The next one we got here is the inside of the collar. Now you can see they already got the reverse retro logo in there like the other ones do, and this one does. You got the prime green in there, which is cool. But one thing they did change up actually is putting the whole date. In these ones, in the first run of reverse retros, they just have like the 62 or just the last two digits. They don't have 1962, for example. So that's something new they changed up. Also, you can see up close here is the new orange NHL badge there. We're going to talk about that in a sec because I have a very unique opinion, I think, from some people. And then lastly is the up close logo, which I think is incredible. With the new prime green, you know, you got some bevels in your logos, and I love that they chose to beveled suspenders on here because I just think that's hilarious. Something so small and so minuscule, but they decided to give it emphasis by bubbling it. It's actually kind of hilarious. Looking back at the front of the jersey, let's talk about the crest here, that logo, the NHL one. I'm going to be honest, not a fan. I am not a fan. I know a lot of people really like it. They think it gives them nostalgia feeling and stuff, but I don't get that. I didn't start watching hockey until like 2010-ish. So like that kind of logo means nothing to me. It doesn't give me any nostalgia at all. And I think it just ruins the jersey. It's the first thing I look at. When I saw this, I didn't look at the logo, didn't look at the striping, colors, anything. I went straight to the NHL logo. I don't like that. That shouldn't be the center of attention. I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to give it more of a vintage vibe, which I think is cool, but I think it's too vintagey for the jersey, if that makes any sense. I know it's a vintage design, but Adidas jerseys look so modern that putting such a like unmodern orange logo on there, it just doesn't work for me. To me, it doesn't look old school. It just looks like a new school orange NHL logo. You know what I mean? Like that's just what I see, and I don't like that. So I'll show you guys on the screen here what this jersey is actually taken from. So what this jersey is actually taken from is this here. I believe it's the Canucks from the WHL, I believe, or something like that. That's from the Western Hockey League, like way back in the day, 1962 to be exact, at the time of this jersey, or just for this jersey. And this is what the jersey they're taking it back from. It's literally taking this jersey and making it from blue and red and white into blue, white, and green, which I think is cool. The history behind it is fantastic. But my favorite part about this, which I hope they add in to the actual Adidas jerseys, is the numbers on the front of the jersey. You guys can see in here, they have the number on the front of the jersey. I think that is so cool, super duper unique, and I really like that. And I want that to be the case on this jersey. If it is on this reverse retro, I'm gonna love this jersey even more, because I just think that's gonna be super duper unique and cool. As far as the reverse retro they have here leaked, I do think it's legit. A lot of people seem to think it's fake. I personally think it is legit. Do I like it? Yes. I think I give it about maybe a 7.58, just because I like the logo a lot. I personally really like Johnny Hockey. I know some people don't, but I do. I like the colors a lot. My main grief here is I think the bottom torso striping needs to match the sleeve striping, which it currently doesn't. So that's a bit of a miss. Otherwise, the rest of the jersey looks good. I think it'll look really good as numbers, and I think it'll look really good in uniform. Well, there you guys have it. That is my complete honest opinion on this jersey. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this jersey. I also can't wait and hope we get some more leaks on reverse retro so we can take a look. Kind of ruins the fun for when they actually release and they actually come out, but it makes it really fun to take a look and see if this is real or if it's fake. I think it's real. Some people seem to think it's fake. Maybe it's a prototype they tried and they're not liking it and they're going to switch it up. Who actually knows? We'll have to wait and see. But regardless, I think this one's pretty cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, you are a beast. Make sure to subscribe, like the video if you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.